Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to the April 25th, 2023 Old Bridge Township Council meeting. Please rise for a pledge of allegiance, and please remain standing for a moment of silence and for our prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As customary in this chamber, we stand for a moment of silence to remember those who are protecting our freedoms both here and abroad, for our first responders, and for those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. A moment of silence, please. Our prayer, Mr. Pischetti.
Dear Lord, bless thy servants in the ministry of public affairs who serve thee in this chamber. Give us quiet minds and hearts that we may hear your voice. Help us to know when to speak, when to be silent. Give us strength to oppose the wrong and uphold the right. And grant that we have a good conscience, a soul at peace with thee and with one another. Amen.
Amen. Please be seated.
This meeting is being held in conformance with the Open Public Meeting Act. Notice has been given to the official newspapers of the Township on January 6, 2023, and has been posted in public places. Next open public meeting of the Township Council will be held on Tuesday, May 9th, 2023 at 7:30 p.m. Roll call.
Please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Present.
Councilperson DePalma.
Here.
Councilperson Desai is not here as of yet. Councilperson Garcia.
Here.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli. Councilperson Murphy is not here.
Mr. Murphy just called me and said that he won't be here this evening.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Here.
Councilperson Walker.
Here.
And Council President Sohar.
Here. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our meeting. The first thing this evening is going to be certificate presentation for Special Olympics speed skating. Mayor?
Thank you, Council President. Good evening, everyone. It's always a great evening to stand at the podium on a yearly basis as we recognize our Special Olympics speed skating team. I would ask Karen Lewicki to please join me at the podium now. Karen is the Special Olympics Area 5 Director. Karen is also a longtime Old Bridge resident and dedicated. She deserves a great round of applause for all she's done. For all she's done for our community and Camp Robin and their programs. So as I said, tonight we're here to recognize a group of athletes who have fought through adversity, understand equality, and became inclusive within the Old Bridge community. Tonight we recognize, we respect, and we celebrate the abilities of our 2022-2023 Special Olympics Old Bridge Robin speed skating team. And this is important here. This team, together with the outstanding, dedicated coaches, the families, the volunteers, chaperones, and at last but not least, the athletes themselves, have created a strong organization that values each individual as they develop and strive to be the best athlete during this year's Special Olympics New Jersey Winter Games at Skylands Ice World in Sussex County. So now I'm going to hand the podium over now to Karen, and she's going to announce the coaches, and if she wants to say a few words about how much effort goes into this to get us here tonight. And so Karen, please. Thank you.
Well, I really don't have a whole lot to say. Mayor took care of it. I am really, really proud of this group, and we really have set the bar high throughout the state of New Jersey with our speed skating program. And without further ado, though, I would like to ask Rich Antonazzi to please come up. He is the head coach of the program, and he's going to help give out the certificates. Rich is gonna, okay, we're gonna do the coaches first.
Can I say one thing?
You can say three things.
Yeah. I just wanted to say just a couple of words. First, we have 16 athletes that were on the team this year. I've been fortunate enough to be the coach of this fine group of athletes for 21 years. So I've been with these athletes since they were up to my knee and watched them grow up, and they've done just a fantastic job. I want to thank the parents for getting up early every Saturday morning and coming to see us. And the township, I want to thank the township and the mayor for this recognition. But you should know that our athletes pretty much represent the entire state of New Jersey when it comes to speed skating, because there's no other part of New Jersey that is involved in the speed skating competition except our athletes. So that speaks volumes for them. This year was a little bittersweet because we lost our mentor, our friend, and our loving person, Pete Pirro. And the athletes dedicated this season to the memory of Pete. After we finished practice every week, before we get off the ice, we would get together and we would yell out, Old Bridge. But this year we did it differently. Every practice when we got off the ice, we would yell out Pete Pirro's name. And Robbie Lou, one of our athletes, came up with our motto for this year. It was Compete for Pete. And what we did in honor to keep Pete's memory in honor, which will be from this season and forward, we have these patches made up that have Pete's name on it in Camp Robin. So we wear these over our heart because Pete is with us every day and throughout all the time he's with us, and he will continue to be with us. And Mr. Mayor, I don't know if you have one, but here's a Pete Pirro patch for you. So thank you for everything. Thank the athletes, and thank you, Mayor. You've always been supportive of the program, so thank you very much. Okay, recognition. First up is the coaches, and this one is easy. It's my son, Dan Antonazzi.
And I am going to jump in because if it was not for the Antonazzi family, we would not have a lot of coaches and volunteers.
Say his name or? Okay. One of the other coaches, Matt Rosalie, is not with us today. The other one, Mike Senatiempo. These coaches all do a great job. They're there every week. 20-degree weather, they're there. Another coach, Jennifer Antonazzi, she's not here because she's preparing to get married on Sunday, so. This one you don't need. Thank you. Okay, so participant, Salapino. And some of the athletes aren't here tonight. It's Jimmy Smith, Nicholas Grant, Jaden Rogenbogen. I have them out practicing, so this way they're ready for October again. Tommy Antonazzi. One of our newer athletes, Shri Chala. Shri. All right. Chris McMullen. Robbie Lou. Bobby Vig. Mark Zeloff. What? You want it? Okay. Read these off first. Okay. And some of the other athletes that aren't here tonight, Tyler Engelhart, Dylan Madrid, Paul Pantano, Joey Pilchuk, Stephanie Puccio, Yamaj, and most of these athletes, again, have been with this program for over 10 years, and it's amazing. We also want to recognize the chaperones that came with us up at the Winter Games, and we had Rochelle Zaloff, Claudia Puccio, who's not with us tonight, and my wife Annette Antonazzi as well.
It's okay, no worries.
And we had some volunteers. Chris, come on up, Chris. Yeah, stand over here. And this is the group. So it means a lot to these athletes that the council in our township takes the time to recognize them for their special efforts. Thank you for the use of the rink, because a lot of other townships don't have that. So without that, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you all for everything, and thank you for recognizing us. Thank you.
We're going to go right out. Thank you all, and congratulations again for a wonderful season. So proud. Have a good evening. Thank you. Next will be approval of minutes of previous meetings, resolution of the Township of Old Bridge, County of Middlesex, State of New Jersey, approving the regular combined council meeting minutes of April 11th, 2023.
Second?
Moved by Dr. Greenberg Belli, second by Mr. Pasquitti.
Roll call, Councilperson DeCaro. Yes. Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
8 yeses, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Bill list, Mrs. Walker.
Accounts payable, April 25th, 2023, $11,231,735.99. Payroll, April 14th, 2023, $1,106,831.11. Payroll overtime, April 14th, 2023, $21,908.92. And that concludes the bill list.
Do I have a motion?
Move it?
Moved by Mr. Pasquetti, second by Mr. DePalma. And Mr. Shaw, can we have a breakdown of the overtime, please?
Yes, Council President, thank you. As Councilwoman Walker indicated, total overtime for this pay period was $21,908.92. There was no real uptick in any other department. For police department, for the overtime for sworn officer was $12,928.83. Deduct grants, $802.18. Deduct ETO time, $1,657.47. Deduct accreditation costs of $3,942.20. The net overtime was $6,526.98, representing 154.5 man and women hours. There were 2 officers injured on duty or light duty. That concludes my report, Council President.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. Can we have a roll call, please?
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
8 yeses.
Public hearing for second reading ordinances. H1, release of performance guarantees, U-Haul, Block 4186.11, Lot 3, 1279, Route US 9 North, 8-91Z. Good evening, Mrs. Shapiro.
Also, Madam President, William Gasparo, attorney for U-Haul, with me.
In the microphone, sir, please. Thank you.
All right, I'll say it again.
Please.
William Gasparo, I'm the attorney for U-Haul. Mr. Stoneacre is one of the regional area assistant managers, and he's here with me this evening.
Okay, good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, Council President, Council. This was an application that was in front of our zoning board in 1991. It's for the construction of a U-Haul located on Route 9 northbound. It's just north of Hartle Lane, if anybody's familiar with the area. It was constructed in 1991. The applicant and their attorney at the time had come in front of council in 1995, actually in November of that year, and had asked for a release. The council at that time had released the performance guarantee subject to a maintenance bond being posted. Our records indicated that that maintenance bond was never posted. I have correspondence from my office going to the U-Haul at the time and saying, you know, hey, you have to post a 15% maintenance bond for the release of your performance guarantee. Subsequent to that, I had searched our records and I found documentation that alluded to the release of the bonds portion of the guarantee, but not the cash portion. So our records do have the cash portion of the performance guarantee on hold because I believe that we were waiting for that maintenance bond to be posted. Today, all the work in U-Haul was private, so we wouldn't require that maintenance guarantee. So we're here now in front of council because one of the conditions of that resolution of approval for the release was that they post that maintenance bond. I thought it was important because they didn't meet that condition, and with, you know, consultation with our attorney, that they'd be back in front of council for the release of the performance guarantee, or at least that cash portion. Our records indicate that the 10% deposit, which was $24,666.42, was posted at that time, and the account bears the amount of $33,039.55, which just shows that the account had gained interest in that time period. So we would recommend the release of the performance guarantee subject to any outstanding escrow, and just note that, you know, again, today's bonding rules or state statutes would not require a maintenance guarantee for this project, as all the work was private on site.
Thank you. Did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I defer to Ms. Shapiro for her research on this also. The U-Haul companies changed local management, administration, and the original applicant was actually a company with a similar name, but it was located further north. So when the Towns River agency, which Mr. Stoneacre represents, took over the administration of this particular property, they began to research it. Can I just ask one question? I did provide you with the proofs of service and also the publication, but this other part, which is the, which you refer to in the second part of your memorandum?
Yes, I do.
Shapiro?
So there was a second deposit that we had found underneath the same name, and we believe that that is part of the inspection escrow account that was submitted during that time, or the remaining portion of the inspection fee for the work that was done on the property. We would then release that portion as well as this cash portion to U-Haul. Again, but that inspection portion wouldn't be subject to condition of this release. It's only the bond that we're asking. But once you, if you vote in the affirmative to release the cash portion, we would then release the escrow that we have posted for the inspection fee. It is identified as a bond, but our records indicate based on the amount, it's a small amount, it's about 2,000 and change.
2757.30.
Yeah,
That's in the second part of your memo.
sorry.
And there's the
Yeah.
the receipt.
So it's $2,757.30, and that we believe pretty surely that's inspection escrow.
We consent to the action of the township if you take it in our favor, and I do have a method of getting your voucher and/or your purchase order signed, which I understand won't occur till after May 9th. Is that correct?
Yes. If we vote in the affirmative, then the cash portion and the escrow release would appear on the bill list on the May 9th meeting.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I'll open it up to the public. Is there anyone in the public who wishes to be heard on this bond release? Seeing no hands, I'll close public portion. Anyone on my left for council for comment or question? Okay. All right, seeing no hands, then I will ask for a motion.
Second.
Okay, moved by Dr. Greenberg Belli, second by Mr. Pasquitti.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro. Yes. Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
8 yeses.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good evening, gentlemen.
Sorry for the holdup.
The devil's in the paperwork. All right. Have a good evening. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. H2, release of performance guarantee Bentley Realty Group Incorporated, Dunkin' Donuts, Route 18 and Ferry Road, Block 16006, lots 11-38-15P. Good evening. Again, good evening, Mrs. Shapiro.
Thank you, Council President, again. This was an application that was in front of our planning board for the construction of a Dunkin' Donuts and retail space located at the southeast corner of Ferry Road and New Jersey State Highway Route 18, right across the street from the hospital. The project is located in the EDO3 Economic Development Zone, and the building itself was sized at 6,400 square feet, of which the retail space took up about 3,600 square feet plus minus, and then the remaining portion was the Dunkin' Donuts with some outdoor seating and a drive-through. The bonded improvements did include some off-site improvements, so there is going to be a maintenance guarantee on this one. The performance guarantee, $1,070,763,054 in the form of bond, $973,421.40, of which cash portion was $97,342.14. There hasn't been any comments or calls made as part of the public notice that the applicant has provided. We do recommend release of the performance guarantee, subject that all outstanding escrow fees are paid, posting of the maintenance bond for those public off-site improvements at $13,881.94, and then confirmation and certification from the Old Bridge Municipal Utilities Authority that the off-site utilities have been completed. Just a conversation with Mike Roy at the OBMUA. They have their own bonds. They're bonded separately, so they shouldn't be contingent on the release of ours. But I just wanted to make that sort of a condition in here so that we sort of button up everything all together. My office did not do the inspection. we outsourced it to Remington and Vernick. George Allen is here with me, and he was under my oversight on the inspection services, as well as the professional engineers in his office. He actually was the one that sort of went through our punch list and recommended release at the final, that everything has been satisfied. So Mr. Himmelman is next to me representing Dunkin' Donuts, and so I'll leave it for him to introduce himself.
Yes, please. Good
Hi,
evening.
good evening. Nice to see you, Council President, Mayor, and all present. David Himmelman for Bentley Realty Group, and it's hard to believe it's been that many years before this. I was before the planning board on this application. To my right is Mr. Zach, who is a representative of Bentley Realty. And I've gone through Nicole's memo and the calculations for the performance bond, and would concur with everything, including, because there are off-site improvements, so we would be required under your ordinance to post a maintenance bond. And I know your office did the inspections, and I think Nicole and I think Vina also reviewed everything. And as far as I understood, all the work was inspected and I think deemed satisfied, but George, I'll leave it up to you to confirm that.
Everything? Okay, so you feel everything is in order and you're all, okay. We just want to make sure. Okay, very good. I'll open it up to the public. Is there anyone in the public who wishes to be heard on this bond release? Seeing no hands, I will close public portion. Council, anyone on my left for a comment, question? Anyone on my right? Then I'll ask for a motion.
Second?
Moved by Dr. Greenberg Belli, second by Mr. Pasquini.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro. Yes. Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
8 yeses.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And nice seeing everyone.
Have a good
and
evening.
hope to see you
Yes,
soon.
good seeing you. Have a good evening. Thank you very much. And thank you, Mrs. Shapiro. Ordinances for first reading. FR1, ordinance amending Chapter 10, Traffic, Section 10-19.7B of the Code of the Township of Old Bridge. Do I have a motion?
Move it.
Moved by Mrs. DeCaro, second by Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
8 yeses. Second reading and public hearing set for May 9th.
Consent agenda, I would ask for a motion and a second, and then we'll go for separations.
Second?
Moved by Dr. Greenberg Belli, second by Mr. Pescetti, and now I'd ask for separations from council.
Councilperson DeCaro, any items for separation?
None, thank you.
Councilperson De Palma.
C7.
Councilperson Desai.
None.
Councilperson Garcia.
I have none, thank you.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
No, thank you.
Councilperson Pasquini.
No separations, thank you.
Councilperson Walker.
No, thank you.
Council President Sohar.
No. So I'll ask for the motion and the second for the entire agenda with the exception of C7.
Second.
Moved by Dr. Greenberg Belli, second by Mrs. Walker.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai. Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
8 yeses.
Okay, C7, Mr. De Palma.
Yes, just reminder to folks why I separated this for 100% disabled veterans. So those who don't know the program, I speak about this every time that one comes up on the consent agenda. There are programs out there that can help with real estate taxes. If you do have questions or anything like that, please reach out to your council person or anyone up here, and we'll be more than happy to help you and get you in touch with the right people to get that done.
Thank you.
Yes,
Make a motion?
I'll move.
Okay, move it. Second by
Second?
Mr. Pescetti.
Roll call on item C7. Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Paskiddy.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
8 yeses.
Report of the Township Clerk.
I have no report.
Thank you. A report of the Township Attorney.
None at this time, thank you.
Okay. Our administrative report, Mr. Shaw.
Thank you, Council President. Administrative report for April 25th, 2023. Item number 1, Old Bridge Golf Course at Rose Lamberson. The Old Bridge Golf Course will be opening in the fall of 2023. The Rose and Lamberson land where the golf course is located was acquired with Green Acres funds. The fees to play on the golf course will consist of 4 rate tiers. The lowest rate will be Old Bridge residents, Middlesex County residents, New Jersey State residents, out-of-state residents. Out of the 4 rate tier, Old Bridge residents will pay the least, and out-of-state golfers will pay the most. Under the developer's agreement, the township will not operate the golf course and its concession stands. Management of golf course and its concession stands will be by third-party vendors. As required by the Green Acres program, the golf course operator and concession stand operator contract must go out to bid. The bid documents will be drafted in accordance with the Green Acres rules and will be posted on our website soon. I just want to, there's a lot of questions coming up. I hear a lot of rumors that there's going to be free playing golf course. That's not possible. And also, people who wants to work at the golf course, we have a lot of residents calling that they want employment at the golf course. That will be posted by developers soon on, they're working on creating their websites, and we'll be announcing the email address where the people can send resume. But it will be handled by third party. It's not a municipal operated golf course. Item number 2, Spring Leaf Pickup. The second round of Spring Leaf Pickup will begin on Monday, May 2nd in all wards. Residents should place their paper leaf bag at the curb on Sunday evening and keep them outside for the week of May 2nd through May 5th. For more detail, please visit oldbridge.com/recycling. Item number 3, Earth Day Litter Cleanup. On Saturday, April 22nd, 2023, volunteers from Mayor Henry's Clean Team picked up litter from 4 local roads and from Menino Park. We want to extend the special thank you to McDivitt School K Kids Club, Medicine Park PTA, Old Bridge High School, German Honor Societies, Girl Scout Troop number 82114, and Movement Dance Center Parents Association. If you are a nonprofit organization and is interested in participating, please visit oldbridge.com/cleanteam. Item number 4, Parks and Recreation Summer Program. The Parks and Recreation Summer Program brochure is now available online. Registration for summer class as well as Hop Day Summer Camp and Camp Robin Summer Camp will start on May 10th at 6 p.m. For more information, please visit oldbridge.com/recreation or call 732-721-5600 extension 4999. Item number 5, Special Project for Special Children received donation from Elks Lodge number 2229. On Saturday, April 22nd, 2023, at the Camp Robin Building, the Old Bridge Elks Lodge presented Special Project for Special Children with a check for an $11,990 donation. These funds were raised during the Elks Lodge annual Brain Injured Children motorcycle ride. We would like to thank Elks for their generous donation. Item number 6, Township Outdoor Dining. Old Bridge Township will continue the temporary suspension of Land Development Ordinance Chapter 320-4M and 320-5B for outdoor dining. Any restaurants permitted to operate outdoor dining under the temporary outdoor dining permit may continue to do so without obtaining additional permits. Businesses that do not have approval for outdoor dining should obtain a permit. The temporary outdoor dining permit application is available online at oldbridge.com. New outdoor dining permit operator will be required to obtain a Fire Prevention Bureau permit for any proposed tents or any other accessory structures and equipment. please contact your local Fire Prevention Bureau office at 732-970-6542 for District 1, and for District 2, for District 1 and 2, or 732-723-1124 for District 3 and 4. For more information, or if you have any question, please email outdoordining@oldbridge.com. Item number 7, quarter payments, second quarter tax payment. The Township Division of Tax Collection will be open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the second quarter tax collection period. The tax office will also be open from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, May 6th, and from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Wednesday, May 10th. Payment can be made in person at the tax office, at the drop box located near the front doors of the Thomas J. English Administration Building, by mail, online through our website, and by signing it up for automatic withdrawals. So there's many ways to pay your taxes. Homeowners who signed up for automatic withdrawal program will have their tax withdrawn on or about May 5th. For additional information, residents should contact the Division of Tax Collection at 732-721-5600, extension 2999. Item number 8, Bordentown Avenue and Cheesequake Road multi-party traffic signal agreement. Middlesex County is seeking multi-party agreement for the traffic signal replacement and related roadway improvements at the intersection of Bordentown Avenue and Cheesequake Road. According to Middlesex County, the improvements are necessary due to the construction of 1.1 million square foot shipping and distribution warehouse in Borough of Sayreville. Since some of the improvements include the signal equipment are located within the Cheesequake Road right-of-way shared by Sayreville and Old Bridge, both municipalities, the Old Bridge Township Fire District 2 and Middlesex County must be parties to the agreement. Middlesex County require a resolution from Old Bridge Township Council authorizing the mayor and township clerk to enter into this multi-party traffic signal agreement for this intersection. The mayor and administration have invited Middlesex County professional to present to the council the proposed traffic signal replacement and related roadway improvements at a later meeting to gain council concurrence. That concludes my report, Council President.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. Does anyone on my left have a comment or question? Mrs. DeCaro?
Just one. I was just curious, congratulations on the check. You know, that's great that special projects raise that money. Do we have an idea of, is that money going to be earmarked for anything, or do we not know yet, or what's the status?
I do not know if this specific money earmarks for anything, because we have to remember, Special Project for Special Children is a nonprofit 501c3 organization. It's a private organization. They are not township controlled, so township does not really interject in their operation. But I can tell you that since I've been here, working here, Special Project for Special Children has always contributed to the Camp Robin operations every year. They provide sponsored trips, they provide equipment, supplies of different nature. So that's what they provide, and it's up to them to provide us whatever they feel appropriate to provide. And we appreciate the organization always contributing. I know when I first came in here, they contributed $50,000 for construction of the Camp Robin building. But I can certainly put together some reports. I'll ask Matt to put together some reports of over the last 5 years, the different things that they have contributed for.
Yeah, that would be great. So I guess what I'm hearing you say is, so does that money doesn't actually go into our account, right? So they're dedicating that money to us, but they give it to us in the form of services. No.
Correct, correct.
They
Other
don't
than
give us the
50,000
money, but they give us the services.
Other than $50,000 that I recall, that they paid us and we incorporated in our bond ordinance when we wanted to construct the Camp Robin building, I don't recall that they have any cash contribution to us. We have not incorporated any of their contribution for equipment, supplies, trips into our budget process. It's they directly, if they do trips, sponsored trips, they sponsor for everybody, they pay everything directly.
Got it. Yep, okay, thank you.
You good? Okay. Anyone else on my left? No? On my right? Okay, who had the hand up? You? Dr. Greenberg?
Yes, I have a question. The warehouse that they're building on Bordentown Road, Cheesequake Road, that's being built in Sayreville. Have you heard, is Sayreville making the builder do any infrastructure and programs, improvements over there?
I'm assuming that they're making, remember, this is deep in Cheesequake, almost at the end of Cheesequake Road in Sayreville. They're contributing, my understanding, and I don't know exactly how much or what, but they are contributing towards these traffic light improvements. I believe they have done road improvements on Cheesequake Road in Sayreville. But other than that, I don't know if there's any other improvement contribution because they're not located in Old Bridge.
No, not in Old Bridge, but do you know what Sayreville is making them do for improvement?
No, I don't.
They haven't, they'll, okay.
We can ask
Really,
them.
they should, yes.
But I think
Because
that's
it's
why.
impacting Old Bridge, but it's in Sayreville. That's the problem.
Correct.
But I think that's why they're coming to do the presentation, because they need us to approve a resolution in order to have that move forward. So I think that's why they asked for them to come, so that we could ask those questions and make sure that we feel comfortable with what they've done to provide the safety and for all the other questions that we're going to have. So it's good that they are going to come and have it open to the public, if anyone.
I don't want to promise you, we did told them that, maybe they should come here. We had 2 meetings with
I
them.
hope so. Yeah, that would be good.
Nicole has been very diligent in making sure that we are not adversely affected.
Well, I think it would be good for them to come to give us a good presentation on what they're going to do. So before we sign off on anything. Anybody else?
Mayor has,
Let Kevin go.
Garcia.
I just have a quick question. The golf course, the management of the golf course, is that somebody from Old Bridge? It can
No.
go anywhere throughout the state, how far does it go? Does it stay within the state?
well, the company can be located anywhere. That doesn't have to be in a state. They have to operate, they have to have a business registration within New Jersey, but they don't have to have a headquarters in New Jersey.
Mr. Shah, I believe this distribution center is at an old Hercules plant on Chiswick Road.
Correct.
Right? Across the Dew Pond.
Yes.
Yeah, that will affect our traffic on our side.
That's why I said I encourage them to
Because
come.
it's less than half a mile from
Yeah,
border
we
to
want to,
town.
we
So
want to
it is
hear the
definitely
whole,
going to affect
right.
on our.
And we'd like to hear the whole plan so we can ask our questions as well before we sign off on anything. I'd like to
It
know
looks like
a lot more
nightmare
information.
To make a turn there.
Yeah, no, it's very serious, absolutely. Okay,
I just think it's important, because some residents had come a few months ago,
exactly.
they were already having problems, and I think it's real important that we hear, for sure.
yeah, we want to get all the, the particulars. Okay, so if no one else has a question, I'll ask for a motion to approve Mr. Schultz.
Council President, can I just add something to the administrative report? I apologize. I have some information that I think is really worthy of attention. I just wanted to recognize that Sunday evening, I had the honor of welcoming home from Dayton, Ohio, the Old Bridge High School percussion group. There's a lot to the story, and in fact, I'm going to try to get them here for the May council meeting to recognize them, and also to make this place very loud as the drum line comes to perform for us. But I think what was so important this year with the Old Bridge High School, They competed at the highest level in the country. I would compare it to high school football, college football, and the NFL. They competed at the NFL level for the first time, and they came in 17th in the nation. And the amount of work that goes into this, the hours, and what a great group of individuals and coaches and parents and chaperones. I think you're going to enjoy their company next month. So I just wanted everyone to know that last month we recognized somebody at the White House. We had our speed skaters here tonight representing us in North Jersey, and we had the Old Bridge High School indoor percussion group representing Old Bridge in Dayton, Ohio, making a national appearance. So the town of Old Bridge is known all over the place. So I just want to thank them, and we'll get them here in May. So thank you, Council.
Absolutely, Mayor. Okay, so do we have a motion for Mr. Shaw's report?
Second.
Okay, moved by Dr. Greenberg Belli, second by Mr. De Palma.
Roll call, Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma?
Yes.
Councilperson Desai?
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia?
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini?
Yes.
Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
And Council President Sohar?
Yes.
8 yeses.
Okay, next public comment on any subject matter for a maximum period of 3 minutes.
The public comment portion of our meeting is to allow the public to bring to the council's attention their concerns or comments. This section is open for any topic or items on the consent agenda in accordance with NJSA 10:4-12A and the Old Bridge Rules of Council. The council asks that the public to limit their comments to 3 minutes or less. Only one member of the public shall approach to speak to council at a time. The council will respect the public's time by refraining from any comment until the speaker has finished with their allotted time. Should be further noted that the public comment portion of our meeting is not structured as a question and answer session. If a member of the public has questions they seek answers to, an appointment can be made with the corresponding department's office during regular business hours. The township clerk will regulate the time during the comment portion of our meeting.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone in the public who wishes to come up at this time and be heard? Good evening. Yeah, if you could just state your name and whether you're a resident of Old Bridge or not, right? You can't do name, Kat? You just told me, Kat. Yeah, right, yeah.
Hi. My name is Denise Brand. This is my husband, Brian. Thank you in advance for listening to my little problematic situation. I hope I'm in the right place to address it. I originally contacted Miss Lisa Volsera, who's the Deputy Director of Parks and Recreation, whose purview I was told the situation would come under for a solution back in December, to no avail. And this is what has brought me tonight to address it to the council. My family has lived in Old Bridge for 60 years, and my husband and I now reside at Carriage Point Apartments at High Point Way, across the street from Gike Park, the ball field. In my email I sent to Ms. Valsara, I explained that the lighting on the ball field was entering my second-story apartment approximately 550 feet away, which is almost the length of 2 football fields, and she should please could she address the situation? Her response was that it would take years of a lighting study and tens of thousands of dollars and would have to be put in the town's budget. She also suggested that I should get blackout shades on all 7 of my windows in my living room, kitchen, and bedroom. My response back was that in this day and age of COVID, I wish to be able to open my windows for a clean exchange of air. And I've already spent a lot of time in the public with a mask over my mouth. And if I got the blackout shades or not get the blackout shades, I didn't wish to put the mask now over my eyes to block out the light in my own home, no less, because the lighting is that intense. I suggested the most simplest solution, perhaps a maintenance worker and a cherry picker to change the light just a couple of degrees down because it's shining out, and a couple of degrees. And instead of the cast being directly over the ball field, the cast is all the way to my apartment. And unless the ball players are catching a foul ball on my porch, it hardly seems necessary to additionally light up all that real estate so far away. I asked her if it wasn't within her authority or otherwise to fix it, to whom may I readdress the situation with. This is a picture from my living room with my blinds, my curtains pulled away. This is it with my curtains drawn. And this is, believe it or not, this is in my apartment, no lights in my apartment, a menu from the lights through the window that you could read. So, again, this exchange happened back in December. When the park was closed, I thought maybe it could be addressed between now and then, but I didn't hear back again, and now it's April, and the night games are back on, and the lights are back in my apartment. And maybe originally the lights did not shine so far away. Perhaps over the years, their illumination has shifted through movement. Oh,
Cheap lighting.
my 3 minutes. Right. So, oh, hi. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Right. So I thank you in advance for listening to me. I mean, not in advance, after the fact, actually. And
Which park was that? Which park?
Dyke.
Dyke.
I know there's a New Jersey trespass lighting, statute or something, which says it shouldn't impact homes and stuff if there's lights. But I'm happy to address it outside, not take up any more of your time. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, is there anyone else in the public who wishes to be heard this evening? No? Okay, seeing no hands, I will close public portion, and we'll now go to council comments. Yeah. Before the council comments, if employees would like to leave for this evening, thank you for being here, and have a very good evening. Thank you all.
Council comments for Councilperson DeCarroll.
Yes, thank you. So on a more local level, I mean, we're making all kinds of national news and everything with our high school and our staff. That's awesome. On a more local level, I just wanted to congratulate the Old Bridge Knights baseball team for their win against a #1 ranked team, the Red Bank Catholic, in a very close 2-1 game. So again, we have amazing things going on in Old Bridge. I also wanted to remind everyone about Relay for Life is coming up on Friday, May 12th, and it's going to be at Lombardi Field, and it's going to be honoring 2 amazing people who were such strong supporters of the Relay for Life and for bringing awareness to, such a horrible thing as cancer. And unfortunately, they ended up losing their own battles. So the event runs from 5 p.m. to midnight, and Larry Redmond, who we discussed here, will be honored during the opening ceremony with the Eternal Flame tribute. And so that would be at the opening ceremony. So I think that's around 6:30. And at 8:45, Lucy Kurtz will be honored during the Luminaria ceremony with the creation of the Lucy Kurtz Spirit for Relay Award. So I encourage everybody to, please come out and, support the honoring of these 2 amazing human beings. I would also like to thank SEPTA for their communication boards. And they have, I believe, 5 in the township. They put them up. The communication boards provide symbol-based alternative communication to all ages. And what they did was they partnered with the high school woodshop students and Troop 129. And Troop 129 provided 5 scouts available for their Eagle projects. They're placed in Lombardi Field, Geick Park, Menino, Higgins, and Veterans Park. And I believe there's a couple other spots that we're still waiting on. But if you're out and about and you're in any of these parks, take a look, go find them, and it's a really good place for people to be able to communicate, people that can't communicate sometimes verbally. And that is all that I have. And that's it. Thank you.
Councilperson De Palma.
Thank you. So congratulations again to the Old Bridge Robin speed skating team. It's a wonderful job, wonderful accomplishment year over year. Also, this weekend, it was an honor as always to attend the opening of the Healthy Kids Running Series that's happening down at the high school this year. It's the biggest year that they've had. They have, I believe it's about 250 kids. So we had about 250 kids plus their parents and loved ones watching them run around. It's great to see so many young folks out there running and their parents cheering them on. And also just, it was mentioned earlier about the Elks, but just want to thank the Elks for their continued year-over-year fundraising that they've done, whether it's for brain-injured children or a lot of the other things that they do. They're a great organization within town. They have done a lot every year. Their events get bigger and better. They raise more money for local charities than they give out. So I just wanted to extend my thanks to them with that. And hope everyone's enjoying the weather getting a little warmer, and be careful. Thank you.
Councilperson Desai.
No comment.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes, thank you. I just want to congratulate the Special Olympics team again for a great job. And everybody have a good night, good week. See you in 2 weeks. Thank you. Bye.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
I think it's wonderful when you see how many diverse things that are going on in Old Bridge all over that focus on different levels of abilities and to include everyone in it. I'm totally in awe all the time when I think tonight when they said they've been volunteering for 21 years. That's phenomenal to have that dedication. And it's really, when you see the faces on the kids for what they achieve, it's wonderful. On every level in town, that's why I urge everyone, just get outside this spring, enjoy yourself, go to our parks, be healthy and be safe. Thank you.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Thank you. I just want to echo those comments. Congratulations to all the sports teams. Thank you.
Councilperson Walker.
Congratulations again to our speed skater. It's so nice every year when they get their awards to see their faces, how happy they are. We had a really busy weekend this weekend. I also was at the Healthy Kids Running. It was a very big event. It's great. I love to see all the different diverse sports. They're on our rec committee, and it's nice to see so many different sports, coming to Old Bridge. Also, I also want to thank the Elks for all their work and dedication, not only for their gift to Camp Robin this weekend, but all the many things they threw out the years to raise money. They're a wonderful organization, and they're always looking for members too. So thank them again.
Council President Sohar.
Yes, we all really did have a busy weekend. Congratulations to Laura Alberti. That was a wonderful opening for the Kids Healthy, Running Healthy. It was fantastic. She is an absolute amazing woman. And also the Elks, we were there for the check when they gave the check to the Camp Robin. And again, they are gracious and giving and just a wonderful organization. Also on Friday evening, I had the pleasure of being at the Senior Center for their disco night. And Anna Feltz did a phenomenal job, and her staff as well. They had everything from appetizers to dinner to dessert. They danced the night away, and I absolutely knew every song. It was a wonderful event. She had almost 150 seniors there, provided busing for those who needed, busing at night rather than driving themselves. And she went above and beyond, and her staff went above and beyond. That is a wonderful, wonderful place to go. So if you are a senior, please think about it and sign up for the Senior Center. That is just a fantastic place to be. Thank you, everyone, once again, and everyone have a great evening. Motion to adjourn?
Move it.
Second.
We're going to adjourn. Will you have something else? Oh, okay. All right. So, okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Right, so are we going to come back? Okay, so we're going to go into executive session? For matters of personnel. Okay. Do I have a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Okay, moved by Dr. Greenberg, second by Mr. De Palma.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma?
Yes.
Councilperson Desai?
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia?
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti?
Yes, for executive session.
Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
Council President Sohar?
Yes, for executive session. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good evening. Right, right.
Make a motion to close?
Councilperson Pasquini?
Second.
Second. Councilperson De Palma? Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma?
Yes.
Councilperson Desai?
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia?
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini? Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
Council President Sohar?
Yes.
Meeting adjourned at 8:45 PM.